This house is almost 300 years old, and buried out in the yard are historical artifacts that have been lost over the years, and with my metal detector, we had discovered a silver whistle. This thing is pretty cool, and somebody super wealthy would have been one to own something like this. I then got a good signal on my detector, and when I dug it, it turned out to be an old token. These old saloon tokens were very popular back in the early 1900s and usually had a variety of different purposes. For example, here's another type of token that I found just a few minutes later. This one's completely different from the last because it represents an entirely different company that was also around during the same time. Shortly after getting another good signal, we had discovered another historical artifact. This appears to be a piece of silver jewelry that a woman likely wore back in the early days of this house. At the end of our day, I walked over to see my buddy tweaking over another piece of silver. This silver coin is a prime example of what American dimes once looked like over 100 years ago. Unlike today, the ones back in the day were made out of silver.